Hello everyone, hello, Katie here, and this week is February. It's February, I can't believe that. I pulled a card and I put a memory on here. Now this one's a silly memory I had. So in my teens, we had sleepovers with orange sleeping bags. My family, for some reason, we bought 2 orange sleeping bags. For myself and my sister, and we would wear them upside down on our heads, and we'd have our faces poking out. Like you could unzip where the feet go, because it was like a double zipper, and so you could poke your head out, and we would hop around, and we'd call ourselves carrots. And it's just one of those silly things that, I don't know. I just had to kind of share that. Brings a smile to my face, and so I also just wrote a couple like very light headings here. I am practicing some lettering. So I have I'm so baby steps here. So I have some of this going. I'm trying some of that. That's all I'll show for now. And watching some videos and trying to see how it goes. Now I practiced my handwriting a lot when I was a kid, and so that's why I feel when I'm not in a rush and I don't have a shaky hand, I feel like I have some good scripting skills just with a pen. But I know how to hold like a chiseled calligraphy pen, I've mentioned this, at a 45-degree angle and create those lines. But what's messing me up is using like either Tombows or the other guys. What are they? They're here somewhere. Oh, these guys. But I am using soft tip, and I did hear, so these are Tombows as well. Funasuke. Soft tips. I've heard the hard tips are a little easier for beginners, but I'm just using what I have and practicing. And oh, I'm not going to use pink in this one. I had that as a goal this year, and I've only been doing it a few days. So it's going to take a lot more than that. So and I shared a little bit in the last couple weeks that they were working on some redesigns of this planner, and Tiffany went back and pretty much is going to keep a lot of this the same. She is removing the shaded weekends. I understand why she did it, but it kept people from using stickers on top of those. So, or whiting them out and using her own stickers that she makes. So, and then she's going to make, I think the date's a little bigger and a little bit different in here, but keeping this mostly the same. I was just really hoping, I don't like all these double lines in here. I feel like if you removed them, you would have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more lines to play with in here, to write things down. I don't like these double things here. I would rather it just be a 4, and then you could I just write larger than what these are. And so, it just feels restrictive. So I don't know. It has me kind of rethinking, like, could I go down to a vertical weekly next year? Like, do I want to stay with this? I know there's another hybrid or 2 out there, but who knows? Like, this did not exist last year. Well, she was probably working on it, but she didn't announce it until like summer. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I got this PET tape or PET tape, whatever you want to call it, and thought I'd use this. This is kind of like a Greece, Santorini kind of vibe, but then I also realized I had these out already, which is kind of a blue gray and a like tan. So I thought, well, why not? I have something a little different. think about like another place to be. Sometimes, you know, find your peace. I think I'll use that actually. So that's kind of where I'm at with things. I think I want to decorate this first. And although I think I want find your peace on. Oh, I got this PET tape at Kriya and Gabby. I don't know if I said that or not. I don't remember what I say sometimes. It's like really hard to remember. Actually, I think I'm going to put this down here. There. So that I can see. I use my lists a whole lot more. So yeah, my vertical, I do need it to map out, but I don't know what I'll use next year. Honestly, no idea. I have no idea. Why am I feeling some texture on these? I think it's just the Kiss Cut. I was like wondering, some of the stickers she offers has some texture to it. I think this is really beautiful. I'm starting to block off my weekends a little bit more. Hence, I'm recording this a bit early. And so this is a reminder to do that. Stay away. Do not touch. Let's see. I think I want to put that right like there. I just technically finished, actually, I think I want to put, no, that's not quite to scale. I was going to say it's kind of nice to have a chair near there, but what am I doing? Friday, I'm going to need to write some things. Let's put this back and put some hours on first. Let's just do that. So next week, let's see what we have. Wow, my for some reason my phone here is at 13%. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I think last week I wrote them on this side. I'm going to go back to writing them on this side, and we're going to see how that goes this week. Oops, I'm doing it wrong already. Wrong according to my rules, right? Like, it's not wrong if you change your rules and you're like, see, I'm forgetting that the half hour is down the line. We had a snow day today and everything was running on time, and my son gets to school and they canceled first period. Why? I don't know. My guess is that the teacher had trouble getting there, and It was okay. Okay, so I have my bag off to the side here because I have kind of a messy desk right now. And instead of putting dots, I'm just drawing in between. I'm not worrying too much about things here. I tried to actually correct. There, did I do it? No, they all kind of slant this way because I don't have this up and down. That's okay. This one, let's see. This one's the one that's the most wonky here. Let me try one more time. It's fine. We're moving on. Okay. And I want to put an area to do weather. Now this weather is going to be pretty far off, I think, because it is quite a ways off here. But we will be approximate. So I think I'll put, I think we'll do 9 o'clock. Why not? We'll do this kind of like sand here, and then we can do a dark. Do I want dark? I don't know. This is going to be pretty dark. What am I going to put in between? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's right. Last week I put 4. Oh, I could do day and night. Why don't we try it? Why don't we try it? But I'm not going to go over the 12. I'm going to go underneath it. So this will be like nighttime. Why not? Okay. So it'll be, I think I'll write it to this side or in the middle. Let's see. So it'll be the high of 5 at 10%. And I'll write that here. And a low of 1. And that'll be 65%. The art of displaying information is fascinating. There were some books, I think we donated them. I'm trying to think. I think we did, because we got rid of so much. And I'm trying to remember what they were called. And they were all about how you display information. If I remember, I'll try to put it in the comments. But fascinating, study of kind of graphic display of information. I'm on different levels here. What do I want to do? 3 from the bottom. How about that? So 5. And then 0. And then 4. I think the person's name began with a, last name began with a T. Tufty? It's kind of like how we display charts and information. That is just what's popping into my head right now. 5 and 0. 25. This is all based on AccuWeather. Ooh, there's a little bit of snow here. We might have, I'm just going to put that for a little bit, possible snow. Because that's what happened. It got down to 0. We had a tiny little precip. It was about a centimeter or 2. Like, it was dry. but it didn't make things icy because it was there wasn't enough water on the roadways to freeze up, at least near us. But we are also near the sea. So, oh, exactly the same. Okay. 4 and 1 and 4% and 8. What would be interesting is to write like in red what the actual thing is. But this kind of feels like daytime and nighttime. So it'll work. And then I have my 10:45 here. So I usually leave just a little after 10 and then bus on either side. I guess I could write Cairo here. I want to put just a little bit more on here, decor-wise. How about like that? And a seashell. I don't know. Where's that chair, huh? Let's grab that chair. Let me put it up here. Ooh. Ooh, that comes off very nicely. Something like that. And then I kind of like and I'm not going to write things here, but I do need some way of covering up those dates. What do I want to do? This kind of works. Is that what I used a couple of weeks ago? No, this again, that's my favorite. It turned out so well. Let's because it's just going to be easier if I use a 15 millimeter. And this kind of works with the theme of travel anyway. Or mail, like putting post in the mail. One of my hairs on there. I actually, that's something I can share. I still have it on there. It's like, I don't even know what that is. It's actually not a hair. It's something sticky from the cut marks of this or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's gone. I last Saturday got so sick of my hair is super thick and curly kind of, and trying to kind of curl that the other way. And I have cut it before. Where did you come from? From this? Yes. We're going to put you on here. Let's just put you right there. And I kind of I've cut my hair during COVID times. I have, I'm kind of lucky because it is longer. And it's forgiving and curly. So if my hair was stick straight, I'd probably need help, but I can kind of fudge the ends a bit. And so during COVID times, I did the whole, you put the ponytail on top of your head and you just kind of cut it straight. And I hadn't done that for a while. Why don't I do that again? Just because it was annoying me so bad. And so I did that. And I did it like 2 different ways so that I wasn't giving myself bangs, because I'm like, I do not want bangs. I want to be able to put my hair back still. And so I did it really methodically. And it is like the haircut I've always wanted. And I can't explain it. I'm just like, maybe it's the one I like really want right now. But like, I have my old hairdresser in the States. I loved her. She was amazing. She listened really well. And then it took her a long time because my hair was so thick, and she would take her time and methodically kind of do it. And I'm like, I need a lot of layers for my curls to kind of bounce back. And so when you do the whole ponytail thing, like you almost have it coming out of the middle of your head and then you like cut it straight across, it gives you all these layers. And I love it. It took all the bulk out. It got like my curls sprung back. I love it when it's a simple solve like that. I don't know. It's, I'll take it. I'll take it as a win, because sometimes that's all you can do, right? We have to have wins during these hard times. And, sometimes that can give you a little momentum to see what else you can make happen in your life, whether it's volunteering, whether it's calling your senators, whether it's, I don't know, just like bringing anything good into a situation. Why not, right? So let's see, I think I kind of want to put this here underneath. Like, I don't want to see these clearly. I think just faded back is fine. I'm not going to go over them. They could be spelled wrong for all I care. They are what they are. I'm trying to think if I want to put anything kind of to lessen the amount here. Like, I could put like some text right here and then just have less. But let's, oh, I should probably highlight something across the top here, because I do like this highlight. It gives it a little bit more. And probably do it on this. Yeah, I kind of missed that. And you can be as wiggly as you want here. It's not going to be perfect. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Feels more grounded. Like, I don't know. Okay. So these I'll write in later. This will be, oops. What are my rules this week? I got new rules this week, so I'm thinking outside the box here. So this will be tasks and admin. I'm really, again, admin. I can't correct it. See, I foretold on myself that I would mess it up. I do think I want to highlight here though. I do love having this all filled in. It's just, this is a lot. But some people are using this for like meds on this side and then like other tasks there. So I might need to think about a little bit about how I'm going to organize this. I might not be able to do that right now, but I can. Do I want a big palm tree somewhere? I kind of feel like, can I put it right here? It's a little crooked. Let's see. Oh, that comes up so nice. There's some static helping me out here. Because if I cover up some of these, I don't have to use them all, you know? That does look slightly askew, but it's mostly there. Oh, and here we go. Drinking out of a coconut. That scale is totally off, so we're not going to do that, but I think I'll do that. Okay. Sometimes it's just is what it is. So yeah, I may not even use this one over here. This might work out really well because I like having this space. I'm wondering, since this does move. Oh, hello. People are beeping. My ride's here. I gotta go. So, yeah, that kind of like, I just have to focus on this part then. And this is not even something to worry about. Okay, I like that. I don't know what I'm going to write there though yet. So unfortunately, I'm not going to fill that in right now. But I think we got everything. So something a little new. It is going to be trash night. So I do want to put a bin here and then bringing it in here. So that'll be, I can check it off in the evening and the morning. Cairo, anything else? I do want to, I think I'll put that under tasks. I have some tasks here. Admin, I always have like quite a bit. Tasks, if I had to, I could write a little bit in here and then keep that shorter there. So I think that's it. Can I use any washi tape here? You know, it'd be kind of cool to have it here. I think I will continue that theme. Which way did I have it? Okay. Let's just continue with that because it is kind of nice. There's room and I'm not really putting anything here, and there are squares that I can line it up with. So why not? Actually, this kind of reminds me, I looked at a lot of census type paperwork, and it looked a lot like this. It was interesting doing a lot of genealogy type work and seeing all the census, where our family was at. And, you know, I could have put that like torn there, but I don't feel like it. I feel like the sticker set is a little bit more clean. So I think that's all I'll do. Please call your senators. Please consider donating. I will have a few links down in my description if you are interested for some places to donate to. If you don't have funds, you can always donate a little bit of your time or gather some supplies and take them to your neighborhood food bank, or just see if your neighbors need a couple things. And I think it's really important that we look out for one another, and I can do that from afar as much as I can. And yeah, take care, everyone. I know this is a hard time. If you need to put extra plans in your planner of, you know, tasks, you know, go to the food bank, or if you need to visit the food bank and get food, like, do it. It's there. And I hope they have enough resources for everyone at your local one. I know ours that we live near can struggle from time to time. It's hard. It's hard to keep it all stocked up. But yeah, call your senators. Do what you can. if you just enjoyed your time here and want to experience more, consider subscribing. But it's okay if you don't too, you know. I want you to have peace and sometimes when we're overstimulated, and I try to make these a little bit of an escape and calm time, and just kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes we need an escape, and sometimes we need to really focus on what we can do. And planning can help balance that out a little bit, right? There's never going to be a true balance, but having, you know, things in your planner that you can do that are actions that you can take, and then time in your hours that you can say, look, this one evening I'm going to like spend it with my family or my kids or my chosen family or my friends, and just be with them and just experience joy. You're allowed to experience joy, and you're also needed to be a helper in any way that you can. So I think that's how I'll end this here. So take care, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.